Hey guys, LavaLoon here, episode 141. Let's talk about perfecting LavaLoon 3-star attacks. NATO's going to be using 5 Lava Hounds here, and then I'm going to show you a replay with my second account, showing you hitting a Town Hall 9 with a new Town Hall 10. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch this replay here. I want to discuss, especially in this video, what types of bases you should be targeting for these 3-star attacks as a Town Hall 10. But before that, let's go into this replay. He comes in from the south, engages 2 air defenses at the same time with the initial deployment of the 5 Lava Hounds, followed by the 22 balloons. You can see here he does drop the rage spells in a triangle, helping out those last few balloons, as there is a little bit of a thinner pack of balloons, so he's boosting them with that rage, and they're going to go ahead. You can see there's still 1 air defense up, but that's fine because he also has a Lava Hound up. He's going to go ahead and drop a couple minions and his heroes up in the north. But while we watch this 3-star complete, let's discuss why this base was a great target for a 3-star attack. Now, a lot of you might look at perhaps air defenses, perhaps you're looking at the Inferno towers, but actually one of the biggest things you want to look for in the 3-star attempts is, besides the location of the Archer Queen and Clan Castle, and obviously air defenses as I mentioned, you really want to go ahead and take note of where the Wizard towers are, because Wizard towers, when they're spread out thin, can make a base very vulnerable to a 3-star attack. So you can see that base had a spread out Wizard towers, and look at these Wizard towers. They're spread out so thin. If you have them moved inside the base, closer to where those mortars are, and keep the mortars more towards the outside, that will actually help the prevent 3-star attacks quite a bit. The reason they're going to do that is because your Wizard towers are your only air splash damage out of all your defenses other than the multi-Inferno towers. So they actually play a huge role in taking out balloons, especially because the air defenses are actually preoccupied with the Lava Hounds. So when you have a concentrated area of a couple of Wizard towers, it makes a base not impossible, but much more difficult to pull off a 3-star attack on. So when you're choosing your defenses, choosing your base as a Town Hall 10, if you think they're going to be people in the opposing clan, for example, are going to be trying to get 3 stars off you, you might want to consider moving those Wizard towers to a more centralized, or at least a better fortified area. It's okay if they're not centralized per se, or if they're not grouped together, but maybe if they're protecting the Queen or protecting other critical units in your base setup. So once again, this is the same type of attack as I said before in the first attack. They had a Lava Hound in the defending Clan Castle, but that was fine. Lava Hounds aren't that much trouble when you're doing a LavaLoon attack, because they just kind of follow the balloons around, follow the puppies around, don't do a lot of damage. You can dispose of them later with your heroes. So here come the 3 stars, almost complete here, and NATO had a lot of finishing troops here. So these attacks are relatively easy if you kind of have an idea of what you're doing. You want to go into the 2 air defenses at the same time, deploy the balloons, and then basically just drop your spells. So here's my attack with Yeast against Kankelway of Adult War Pigs. Nice name. And you can see I only have level 2 Hounds and only level 3 Freeze spell. Granted, it is a level Town Hall 9, so it should be no excuse not to 3-star Town Hall 9 as a Town Hall 10. But I figured I'd show you the replay just because I have been getting pretty good at these 3 stars with a lower level Town Hall 10, and you can see I actually get a little bit antsy on my freeze placement there. Granted, it not being max doesn't really help too much, but I do drop my what I want to discuss on this attack specifically is the deployment of the Lava Hounds. I'm still only targeting 2 of the air defenses right off the bat, but I actually spread those Lava Hounds and the balloons over a large portion of the base. So the reason I did that is I find a lot of success when the air defenses are spread out and there's a central location in the middle of where the expos are facing up. I actually find a lot of success getting a nice wide spread when I'm going against these Town Hall level 9 bases. I rarely just deploy in a big clump, kind of like what NATO did. I kind of like to try against the Town Hall 10s. Against the 9s, I try to kind of deploy in a big arc or something like that. So like I'm sending three Lava Hounds. I'm only using 3 Lava Hounds. I should mention that as well. So hope you enjoyed this deployment, a little bit different variation on my on the Yeast account. So guys, I hope you enjoyed all 3 of these replays, and you maybe picked up a thing or 2. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any ideas for the future and how these raids work out for you. Take care, guys.